Okay. I believe that. Okay, now we can start here. Okay, I think we are back. I think we are back now. I don't know what happened. I do apologize. I'll wait for a few minutes. I'll wait for a few minutes. There was something that was going on now. I don't know what it was. Something happened, and I don't know what it was. So, first of all, I want to apologize for that noise. I had to go and reset everything and just clear the whole system because I don't know where the noise came from. It just started echoing badly. It started echoing really badly, and we couldn't really. It just wasn't going to be tenable to do that. So I'm sorry it took me a bit of time to come back in. Do bear with us, as ever. Do share. Um, I know many of us are not able to sleep. I won't be playing the national anthem again all over because we've done that before. Esabod, yeah, we were. These are jokers. Oh, you can say that. Oh, some people. Oh, that's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind comments from people. They're jokers. When something goes wrong, you have to take the time to fix it. But I'm sure those who are in the struggle, you perfectly understand that things that at least will happen, and you will try everything you can to fix it. So please, I do beg your pardon, and I crave your indulgence and understanding for what happened. It's not what we wanted to do, but that noise is not something that we could comfortably be walking along with. It would just simply be interfering with the broadcast way too much. So that's why we had to go and fix it. I believe we have fixed it now. I believe it's fixed now. I believe it's fixed now. Okay. It is one of those days. You can hear my voice, but you won't be able to see me. So I'm going to keep this short. It's one of those days. You can hear me. I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me. Sometimes these things happen, but it's okay. We will find a way to get this done. Oh, okay, I'm there. Oh, good. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Okay. So I thought for a minute the picture was gone, but I'm glad you can see me. So that's good. Fantastic. Welcome on board. Even I will greet the Adelano Adeshino. And the words Adelano Adeshino said was this. Mommy Esabod is right. These agitators are a big joke. Big joker. Well, that's fine. We are all entitled to our views. We don't, this place we want. Yeah, good evening, Freedom First. Editor Ebenezer, Olori Joseph. You can all come back if you can. Please share this broadcast because we do want to talk about certain things. And we're trying to highlight why it is important that Oloye, Sunday Igboho, is given asylum if for any reason they have any discussion about they want to carry out any offense, it is committed any offense, and he hasn't committed any offense. And here's why I'm trying to tell you he hasn't committed an offense. That's why you have the pictures of those two men that were killed specifically in his own house. They were killed. Afar and Adogan, was killed. The two of them were killed in Oloye Sunday Igboho's house. And this is very, very key. And I'm sure I'm not a lawyer. Please, let's be very clear. I am not a lawyer, but I'm someone that's passionate about Yoruba Nation. And what I am saying is for us all to make sure that, and I'm sure the lawyers are aware of this, but it is good for us all to know that there is a very strong case that Oloye should be, if he's not allowed to fly out to continue his journey, he should be given asylum in Republic of Benin at the very least. And here's why. And I think we have to look at this thing critically ourselves. The lawyers are doing a job. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an expert in that field. But just based on the evidence, I'm putting the evidence before you. And let's all look at it ourselves and see what this is likely to do. Let us see what the evidence says. Now, the government, the so-called government, federal government of Nigeria, and let's be frank, we need to call them what they are. They are the Fulani federal government. If you're a Fulani man, you can do anything you want to do, and nobody will touch you. You can kill Southerners. You can kill to your heart's content, and nobody will prosecute you. You can go and destroy crops, destroy farm crops of people that have toiled and worked in the for things to survive without the support of the government. You know, I actually at this point I want to give a huge 3 bosa to every southerner that is living in that contraption right now. I want to give them 3 bosa. Do you know why? Do you know why I want to give them 3 bosa? And I'll do it and I'll explain why. Bosa, bosa, bosa. I'm not saying that that we are happy that you are living in pain, that we are living in pain and suffering. No. But our tenacity, despite everything that has been put in front of us as Southerners, we are still, our numbers, they have not been able to get our numbers down. They've not been able to wipe us. And they will never be able to do so. Since 1804, these people have been trying to take over our land. With Madam Fodio. The Fulani terrorists have been trying to take over our land. And our people, despite the fact that the government refuses to give us funding, despite the fact that they destroy our crops, despite the fact that they are killing our people, despite the fact that they're giving themselves top jobs, despite the fact that they are making us live like paupers, living like slaves in a land where we have plenty. Many of you would have seen the video I've been doing. Please, I want you to share that video about the mineral resources. All over the South, we have mineral resources. Untold mineral resources. You've seen the video that I've done where I've talked about, and I've gone for each state. We can literally type in each state and we have resources. You know what is sad about this? You know what is really sad? We have bitumen. Ondo State is the second largest reserves for bitumen in the entire world. Ondo State. Second largest bitumen. Don't take my word for it. Let me even go into it now. I'm not forgetting what I'm doing here. I just want to just tell you, as we're talking, this is what brought, I get really, so let me just bring this up and I'll show you. Because I want us to understand that this is for those of you telling us to stay in one Nigeria is deliberately denying us access to our own resources to improve our lives. Do you get me? Do you understand what I'm saying? One Nigeria is actually denying us access to our own resources to improve our lives. But yet you still tell me to believe in one Nigeria. How? Now, let me get you mineral reserves in Ondo State. Let's bring that up. So I want to just show you something. To show you how wicked this Fulani government, they are extremely wicked. They are heartless to people of their own kind. Because they are black people like you and I, whether they like it or not. But they are cruel to us because they have a mentality. They have a mentality that is of inhuman. It is inhuman. It is unacceptable. Now watch this. Watch this. So for those of you watching, now it says Ondo State is one of the oil producing states in Nigeria. It has the second largest bitumen deposits in the world. Let me make it bigger for those who may want to see that. Can I make that bigger? Yes, I can. So in fact, I'm doing that now. Can you see that? Can you see it? Oh, no, you can't see it on the screen. Okay, how do I do this? So 1 second, please. I'm just going to, okay. I think I've got it now. That's it there. Yeah. Okay, so you can see it now. I believe you can see that now. So Ondo State is one of the oil producing states. It even has oil, but it has the second largest bitumen deposits in the entire world. Bitumen, guess what bitumen is meant for? Bitumen is used to build roads. Bitumen is used to build roads. Thank you very much, Freedom First. You know, you can see it. So exactly, you see, second largest deposit in the entire world. Do you know what is most disgusting about what I'm about to show you next? The government of Nigeria, let me see if I can get this to you. Do you know that they're importing bitumen? That is your one Nigeria. Do you know that they are importing bitumen? Oh, and you tell me about one Nigeria. Please don't curse yourself. We have the second largest in the entire world. And these people that you call government will take your money that can be used for building schools. They will go and buy bitumen outside and leave yours alone. Please, we need to wake up. Let me see if I can get that fact to you. Let me see if I can find it now. I just want to make sure I get it there. 1 second. Because they said this and I was like, what? You know, they're importing bitumen. Let me see if I can I'll get that information to you. I was staggered when I saw this. We are the second largest. We have the second largest reserves. Let me see. Second largest bitumen deposit in the world. Second largest. And yet, our government will go and import bitumen. Now, I got it somewhere, and I know I have it, but I just cannot source it right now. Maybe I'll calm down a little bit, because when I'm reading all of this, do you know that with the amount of resources we also have, guess how much mining we have in our nation? Only 3%. A land where we have oil, clay, gas, bitumen, iron ore. Mining industry only accounts for 3%. 3% of our productivity, our GDP. And you're telling me to believe in one Nigeria. I am giving you facts. This is not talk. I'm giving you facts. Now let's go and get it. I'm steamed up. And this is why Oloye Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu, they are justified in telling the people to wake up, in waking them up to know their rights. Those of you going to churches and mosques, the more you go, they are killing your dreams. They are literally killing your dreams, because you are walking over your billionaires. But because every day you walk from home to church, you are walking on gold, diamond, bitumen, coal, iron ore, gas. You are walking over your wealth. And then you are praying. You are kneeling down on top of your wealth, praying for God to help you. That is what you're doing. I'm sorry to be direct about this, but this is what we need to understand as people. We have been enslaved. We have totally been enslaved. These guys are using the money. We have bitumen, second largest in the world. The government will go and buy bitumen with our own money. They will go and import it. The same government will import fertilizers. And we have phosphates in Ogun State that we'll use as the core component of making fertilizers. Can you see the madness? Can you see the madness? Oh, it's on a 4-day secret visit to UK today. Let's find out where he is. Let's find out and we can go. Let's find out where he is. Let's find out. Let's smoke him out. If anybody has information as to where that Buhari is, I'm prepared to go and camp in front of the place. So we shout down, wherever we chase him back. We must chase him back. Now, I will do something quickly because I have that information, but I will come back to it I put it on my own page, but I will show you it anyway. Because look, we passed the point where we have to be afraid. We need to speak up. This is nonsense. Now, let me get this to you. Because I saw this and I was like, what? So look at this now. Look at what I just showed you now. Contraption Nigeria is a nation with abundant mineral resources and millions unemployed. Yet mining of minerals in Nigeria accounts for only 3% of the GDP. Only 3%. And in each state, there is nothing less than 5 to 10 mineral deposits in abundant quantities. abundant quantities. Abundant. But these people will tell you are not rich, and you believe this lie. And you're burying your head. You're going to buy a ram. I'm doing Oloye. Hey, I'm killing. Hey, I'm doing Jesus Christ. Hey, your wealth is beneath your feet. And they are telling you lies to make you not realize that you have the right to those resources to benefit your life. I'm sorry. I just got to be. I'll be calm. But I'm trying to be calm. But what I'm telling you here is facts that we all must take cognizance of. And I hope it's making sense to you as you are hearing me. I hope it's making sense. So you can see, I said here, contraption Nigeria is a nation with abundant mineral resources and millions unemployed. Yet, mining of minerals in Nigeria accounts for 0.3%. And we are resource endowed. I mean, literally, you are walking around on resources that other countries simply don't have. Look, you can't even quantify the value of these resources. Why do you think those companies are coming to contraption Nigeria? Why do you think they are fighting to make sure they get their foothold into our resources? Why? Why do you think they want to get our land? Why do you think the Chinese want to get our land? Let us have a think about what is going on. Why? Let us ask ourselves this question. Please share this broadcast. It is really, really important. And I'm gonna I've not forgotten what I came here with initially. But I'm gonna try and find you that information that I found. And it was so shocking. I was lost for words. I was lost for words that the government imports bitumen. So let me just put it this way. So let me see if I can find that information for you. 1 second. I think I even have it somewhere here. Let's just make sure I get it right. And so when you talk to me and you come and say to me, oh, I believe in one Nigeria, you don't know what you're saying. You believe in your own continued enslavement. That's basically what you're telling me, and I don't. I can't accept that. And I don't want you to accept that because it's dangerous to have that mentality. To have that mentality is absolutely deadly. So now let me see. Okay. Okay. Now, listen to this. In fact, I'm going to do something right now. You will see it come up. You will see it come up. Beg your pardon. I want you to read this yourself so that you won't come and say Citizen AY is spreading rumors, because I don't do rumors. I don't do lies. I don't do fact. I don't do those kind of things. What we only do on Citizen AY is to speak truth to power, and that is what we stand on. We speak truth to power. On OduduwaTVRadio, we stand on on truth. That is what we believe in. So let me give you this one quickly, if I can. Can I do that? How do I do that again? There is something I need to do here. But just bear with me 1 second, please. Okay. Bear with me a second. Right. Let me just get this to you, and you'll come back again. So here we go. Right. That's what I wanted. Now, I want you to read this with me. So this is mining industry in Nigeria. I hope you're seeing it. Mining industry in Nigeria. A land where over 100 million, 80 to 100 million are unemployed, right? You all agree that over 80 to 100 million are unemployed in continental Nigeria, right? And instead of them thinking, what can we do? They tell you they want the easy way out for themselves. They want you to believe in lies. They don't want you to know your worth. You see, we are billionaires. When I tell you we are billionaires, I am not joking, no. When I'm telling you that you are literally a billionaire, every single Southerner that is born, that is alive today, is a billionaire. But what is happening is under that promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, they are using the exclusive items. If you go and look at mining, I'll bring it up as well. You will see that they have controlled the entire thing when it comes to mining. The government has first bite at it. They never let locals have any say in it. Well, I was hearing the other day that Atiku has 8 oil wells in the south, and someone has to explain to me how is it that Atiku can have 8 oil wells in the South, when the people of the South are living in penury? Is he a Southerner? Is he from the South? What gave him that power? These are the questions we are asking. You see? Yeah, if you can't hold Buddha, then of course, well, Monica, we're going to be working at that. That's why I'm saying now. We've had that information. So let me read this to you. I want to read this. I'm sorry, those you might see a few things there, but I'll try and read it. The mining minerals in Nigeria accounts for only mining of minerals in Nigeria accounts for only 0.3% of the gross domestic product due to the influence of vast oil resources. You see, they are so looking at the oil. These guys are only interested in the oil. You see, the domestic mining industry is underdeveloped, leading to Nigeria having to import minerals that it could easily produce domestically. Oh, let me read that to you again. The domestic mining industry is underdeveloped, leading to Nigeria having to import minerals that it could produce domestically, such as salt, iron ore, bitumen, as another one. Because I found they imported 0.5 trillion bitumen. I'll get you that evidence. This is insane. But the same people who cannot employ millions of Southerners, of the citizens, to mine those things, when you start mining, what you then do, you then situate your finished product companies, businesses close to the mines, so that when you mine those things, you now produce finished products that you can now sell. So you minimize the travel distance, the distance between the product, the minerals, and where they will be making finished products. And that's much better for the environment when you are situating your businesses close to where the mines are or around that area. It reduces the travel cost and it improves the environment. But you know what they do? They completely ignore this. Oh, we haven't got it. They go and spend the money that we could have used to build our roads and make sure we have direct access to these resources. Can you see when I tell you that one Nigeria is a lie? Can you see it? Mining, we only have 0.3%, and we are a land that is full of abundant resources. Don't take my word for it. Look at this. Let me bring you, where is it now? Mineral resources. Yes, it has the second largest bitumen deposits in the world. Also is one of the largest natural gas deposits in the world. One of the largest natural gas deposits in the world. It has granite, marble, gold, gemstone, clay, diorite, lignite. Look at it. These are the riches. Look, without even praying, without even going to any church, without going to any mosque, can't you not see that we are blessed? I'm just asking you. I'm just asking a simple question. Can't you see how blessed we are? And this is state by state. Every single state you go to in the South, there is not one. There are benefits. There are resources. There are land. There are water. There is a land. There's a place in Ilaje. There is 120 kilometers of coastline. That area alone, that could become an industry for tourism. 120 kilometers of uninterrupted coastline. Look, this is why we can no longer be in contraption Nigeria. You know, this I'm looking at this, and somebody had to come and explain to me why we must believe in a government that will rather go and import bitumen that we have locally, wasting our money. But you tell me we are one Nigeria. How? Yeah, somebody says here, what surprises me is how Southern leaders are okay eating from the crumbs of the food while the food is being eaten on the table by foreigners, also humiliating them, their children, and their generation yet unborn. Mfon Adoki, well said. God bless you, my brother. May the Most High bless you. because you've hit the nail on the. I can't argue against what you said. So those of you that are coming and talking to us and saying you believe in one Nigeria, they do not utilize. We even import salt, but we have salt. We import iron. We import toothpick. We import grass. If there is anything to be imported, trust me, this Fulani government, they will import it because they want to make sure that they impoverish you in the south. They want your land. Capish? Do you understand? They want your land. This is what we are saying. And we are, this is sickening. I read this and I was almost crying. That, let me even go one step further. I'm going to try and show you the other one. Now I just want to get you, where is it now? I'm trying to get that information to you. Here we go. This is another thing. So we are the second largest bitumen in the world, approximately 42.7 BTM. I'm not quite sure, but that's But they import 5 million metric tons of the commodity as at April 2019. As at April 2019. This is something that we have in our soil. Don't take my word for it. It is here in black and white. But you tell me you want to believe in one Nigeria. Please tell me how. Prayer will not solve our problem. I'm categorically telling you this. We don't need prayers. We are blessed. The ground that we are on, the Most High has put everything we need in it. All we have to do is to open our mind, open our eyes, see what we have, and chase away these Fulani terrorists from our land. We have to chase them away because they are the ones who are oppressing and suppressing us, and those who support them. They need to be moved from our. We cannot. This is not how we have the right to self-determination. So I'm giving you facts. Let's go and look at a random state. No, before I even do that, so you can see now there's gold. The gold that we want. They are in commercial quantities in Oyo State, in Ondo State, in several states. In the south, commercial quantities that they've been hiding from you and I, but they tell you you're a government, that they're working for you. They want you to believe in one Nigeria, and one Nigeria is indivisible. That's a lie. It's a lie. Please type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense to you, or please, because I don't want to just be talking, and I'm not sure if people are seeing what I'm saying. I know it's late. Type 1. Type 1. Yeah, the leaders are. This is sickening. So I know this is a bit of a segue, but I'm going to come back to where I'm going. But what I want to do now is I wanted to let me just type in minerals in Akwa Ibom. Let's just see. Let's just do that. Yeah? Let's just do, let's start doing that. You can just tell people to type it in themselves. We need to let people know. Look at that. You see, in Akwa Ibom, the state is endowed with various mineral resources. It is the third largest producer of petroleum in Nigeria. Other resources include limestone, clay, natural gas, salt, coal, giver nitrate, and glass sand. And what was it that they imported the other time? Salt. But you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. We have salt in our land. Instead of using that to imagine if we went and did that for 200 million people, we will be able to have our own salt and then export. Are you following it? This is salt. You can see salt there. You can see. I hope you guys are seeing why we cannot be in one. We cannot be in part of one Nigeria. Let the northerners keep the one Nigeria in the north. They are oppressing us and they are allowing us. They're preventing us from really reaching our true potential as great people. They are leaving us open to exploitation by those that don't deserve to be anywhere near where we are. They're not even, look, You know, this is just look. Thank you very much, my brother Bola Legiwa. I love how Citizen AY passes information without any insult or curses. There's no need for curses. Look, we are blessed. We are literally, each and every one of us Southerners, we are billionaires, but we don't know it. And my job is to make you know this. We are literally, in financial terms, if you quantify the value of the resources we have beneath our feet alone, each and every person will be kings and queens. That is the value of the resources that we have, even the land, the soil. But even where you don't even have things in, the soil is so fertile. You put anything, it grows. But here we are in a land where we have everything. We are hungry because our mind has been occupied by religions that are designed to keep us from ever knowing what is beneath our feet. What I'm saying is simple. It is straight, it is, I'm going to give that a like very much. Thank you very much, Bolan Legiwa. I appreciate you. No, see, what I'm saying here, please, I hope you can share this information. The government of the day makes it their business to not use our local resources to benefit the people, but they're telling you to believe in one Nigeria. They will go and import granite from outside, oil, processed oil from. They would rather, instead of having the best way you can help this nation is to have the end product companies situated as close to the mineral resource as possible, so you minimize the travel distance and you can finish the product and you create jobs. Those who want to buy those products, they will have to come and see us on those good roads, and that is where we earn our money. When where you earn money is when you can turn natural minerals into finished products. That's where the money is. That is why everybody is looking for a constant source whereby they have uninterrupted flow of their resources. And in terms of the global warming going on now, the flight of all of those things going by plane, by all of them is using fuel. We don't have to go anywhere. It's there. We situate those companies close to it. We minimize the travel, the footprint, the carbon footprint. But we don't know any of these things. And these are the people who are these Fulanis who don't know. Let me just be calm. This is let me just be calm. Let me just be calm. Because when people who have no idea or who have their agenda, the one single agenda of the Fulani terrorist government is to take over the whole of the South. That is it. They know these things. If we do not stand up collectively as Yorubas, Middle Beltans, and Biafrans and take back what is ours, we will be slaves forever for another 1,000 years. Literally. We will be slaves in our land for another 1,000 years. And that is not a prospect I want for the coming generation. Like I told you, we are billionaires. And let me go for, I put Akwa Ibom. I told you Akwa Ibom. Let's go for, did I just put that there? Hang on, let me just go here. Yeah. Rivers. Let's go for Rivers. Yeah. I'm just trying to show you Rivers State. Let me just put it here. Okay. So, Rivers State. They got crude oil and natural gas. They are the major resources. But put that to one side. Plantains, bananas, cassava, oil palm, coconut, rubber trees, raffia, citrus fruits. Can you not see that that is an area, if the government had any brain, they would situate farmers in those areas and protect them, and they can compete with anybody in the world? But they don't want you to know that. They want to. How many of our farmers in the South get compensation? Tell me. If you tell me you believe in one Nigeria, how many? If you log into some platform, I bet you will not believe what is going on. Okay. We have been enslaved by lots of things that are not important. You can see the number of people on this platform and creative messages that will make us better for our. Thank you very much, Chris Charles Okafor. Thank you. That's all. That's all I'm interested. You see, good message. They don't want to listen to it because it's like, oh, I'm not interested. But I hope others will share this message, and make this thing, make sure it goes far as possible. I know it's late at night, but many of us cannot sleep because of this nonsense going on. I can do a broadcast any day. I can do, I know I can get the big numbers and all that, but I'm not interested in that. What I want is to connect with the souls so that we understand that we are being oppressed deliberately. Anything to do with religion is a fraud on you. If you're a Southerner, you have no business being in any religion. Point blank. You have no business. The religion is there purely to distract you from your resources beneath your feet. Pure and simple. It is simply there to go they want you, and the thing is, they want you to have the routine so that every time you will never forget to keep going to the same thing, to keep doing the same, to keep doing it, so that they can come and take the resources, kill your people, kill your family, kill your generations. Because they know that what you have beneath your feet, it is something that they can never dream of. And they don't ever want you to connect to know your worth. They don't ever want you to know it. I'm here to tell you that you need to know these things. These are information that we should pass to our family and friends. Southerners, Middle Belt, Yoruba, Biafrans, Igbos. Let me go to Plateau State. Let me just see, because that's and then the other states as well. Plateau State, let's just see. Solid mineral. So in Plateau State, columbite, niobium, tantalite, wolfram, kaolin, zircon, uranium. Guess what they use uranium for? They use it for making nuclear power. Nuclear power for countries. But yet, and they've been doing this since 1940s. Oh, they've been exploiting this since 1940s. But we don't know any of this stuff. Our people don't, it doesn't. These are things that are, Okay, Bolane Becky Fojo, I've been tagged to watch some. I run away, but whenever I catch it, till the end. He is very matured, passing information. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. This is about, look, when God, which each and every one of us have got talent, what we pray for is for us to be able to use, and what I'm praying for is for each and every one of us to be able to use that talent and exhaust it before we leave this planet Earth. That is what, if you do that, when you use that talent and it shines brightly and people that needs to see it, and it gets that information across, that is enough for me. Wealth, you see, this thing called money that people are looking at, it's a lie. People are fighting each other over this money, and they don't know that beneath their feet there is more money than they can print. There is more money value in terms of financial value than they can print in paper that you will have to hold. But we don't know this because we are so busy believing the lie, the fraud of religion. The fraud of religion, particularly at its way it's practiced. All over Europe here, people don't go to church on Sundays. The number of people going to church has dwindled. It's less than 1 million in a place of 60 million people. Quote me. The number of people going to churches in a country size of UK or France, 60 million or thereabouts, 70 million, is less than 1 million. But how many of us in a land where we have resources that we are praying, God give us light, God give us good road, God give us good school, or God give us good water. We have these things in abundance. But because we are so busy, they've so brainwashed us from the time we are 2 years, as soon as we are born. They don't want us to connect ourselves with our land because they want to take it. And that's what I'm showing you. Now, I will come back to this point. Now, I want to show you something. Let me just get that back again. It's to do with the Nigerian constitution now. I will bring it back to this. I will still show you this. Yeah, from China. They use every single Nigeria to money China, and that's the shame. Who have all the abundant mineral resources? Exactly. Ahmad Mamadou. Exactly. So now let's I want to do something quickly here. I'm going to quickly go to to the citizenay.org. Just go on there. Let me see. Let me just go in here. I want to try and get that back. Okay, now I'm going to just show you something. You can download it if you want, or you just go on there, download it. It's free. But I want to show you something in relation to what the government has done. Section 33 or 36, I think it is. I'll bring it up roughly, and I'll show you the 68 exclusive items as well. I think it's number 10. I'll bring that there. But I want to show you something. Where are we now? Where now? Okay. So I think it's 33 or 36. Now, I will say this. I don't believe in that constitution because, like I said to you, as everybody knows, I've proven without dispute now that we are being ruled by a promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. What we have in that, we do not have a democracy. We do not have a constitution. It's a decree. But let's just take even the document. The document is not what the paper it's written on. That document, it is not even worth the paper it's written on. The words on it, it is not, because it's all a lie. But let us even take that word. Now I want to read you something. 33 or 36. Okay, so now section 34. Sorry. Every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subject to torture or inhuman or degrading treatment. No person shall be held in slavery or servitude. No person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. Now, I want to highlight this too, if I can. Let me highlight this too. Okay, yeah, okay. I want to highlight this and that one. And then I will come back to it. Now, let me show you something. Now, these two men, may their souls rest in peace. They've been killed illegally by the federal government. The government is putting misery upon misery on the families of these men by refusing to release them for proper burial. So we are talking about, and we're stating this now, may their souls rest in peace, Afar and Adogan. They, as we speak, their families have not had their bodies returned back to them by the federal government. Even in death, the federal government does not respect you as a citizen in that contraption. Even in death. And to prove what I'm saying, let's go back again. Now, you can see it says here, every person is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subject to torture or to inhuman or degrading treatment. Not only have they illegally killed these men, but as we speak, these two men that were killed in Oloye Sunday Igboho's house illegally. This is a government assassination of its own citizens. But they don't want the world to see what they did to the body. That's why they are refusing to release the body. And that is wrong, because they are not only are they are being inhuman, they are also being extremely cruel to the family of these men. Remember I told you about Kensarowa, that when they killed the nine, they were going in 9. The military poured acid on their body so that the family would not have a body to bury. That's their power. The power that they like, the power they have so much, that they crave so much, is the power to kill their own citizens. And they call that power. That's cruelty. That is cruelty beyond words. And that's what they've done. They went into Oloye Sunday Igboho's house without any warrant to kill these two men. Now, I'm going to show you the picture of another picture, set of pictures now. But I wanted to show you these men. We are still demanding. We demand for their bodies to be returned to their families. They should be buried. They should a government should let the wife and the children say goodbye to their breadwinner. Yes, they poured acid on their body. Yes, they did. Yes, that's what they did. As to melt the body. So we don't know until they release these bodies. The same thing can happen again. What they did with Ken Saro-Wiwa, they can do the same with these men again. That is why. And we need to call all of us now in diaspora. We need to be aware that these men, their bodies, we will not relent to demand for the bodies of the two killed at Oloye Sunday Igboho's house by the military government, by the so-called, by the Fulani government, using military arms against its own people. We must demand that the bodies are returned to the family so they can have a proper burial. They can properly grieve. And the government must also pay compensation, but that's for another time. That's for the lawyers to deal with. The humanity of the situation is what we're talking about. This government, in refusing to release the bodies, have proven why, I'm moving to the next point now, why we are saying that Oloye Igboho that you see here, he went to court, we are certain, and I'm saying this is evidence that the lawyers should use, and I'll make sure that I reference this to people who are watching. I've got contact with one or two people that will see this, and I'm going to present this as an evidence that those two men, like I showed you, the late Adogan and Afar, the fact that their bodies have not been released to their family by the government is clear evidence of what the government of Nigeria, the Fulani government of Nigeria, will do to Oloye were he to ever, God forbid, and we must fight this, ever be handed back to the Fulani government by the Benin authorities. And the Benin authorities must be aware, we are making them aware of this fact, that the Fulani government killed these two men. They butchered these two men to death. Butchered in the house of Oloye Sunday Igboho. They butchered them to death. May their souls rest in peace. It's painful to say this, but we need to speak truth to power. They were butchered to death by their own government. They were butchered to death by their own government. Now tell me, how many people, foreigners, will this government turn and butcher like this? How many of the Chinese, Europeans will they butcher like this? How many? They won't butcher, not even one. But can you see the hatred, the deep-seated self-hate within this government, when they can turn and butcher their own people? The people that they said they're going to serve. The people that they're asking to be one Nigeria. And we have the right to self-determination. All they were asking for, there was no violence. But the government brought the violence. I even heard that they brought some Babalawos in to go in at Oloye. And you tell me that we are one Nigeria. These bodies need to be returned. This is why we are saying to the courts and to the entire world that Oloye must not be released back to the hand of the Fulani federal government. He must be given asylum, and he can choose a country of his own choosing. He must be given asylum to a country of his own choosing, because we've established the fact now, the fact that the federal government of Nigeria going into his home, killing two men that were in his home in the attempt to kill Oloye, is clear evidence that their intention, the intention of the Fulani government, is to silence the man the voice for the voiceless. The intention, the clear, direct intention of the Fulani government is to silence the voice. Yes, so sad. Buki Fabojo, Fobo, I can't remember. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say that properly, but Fobojo, I think it's the right way. Sorry about that if I'm not saying it right. So please don't be upset, Becky. Sorry. But like I'm saying, so we are seeing clear evidence. That's Oloye in the middle. He's there in the middle there. And thanks for the gist giver. Courtesy of them. It's not mine, but I'm just showing it to make sure that we understand. I will be showing you a video shortly also, hopefully, if I can bring it up. In the video, it was shocking. They actually, the military, because we're chasing away in the south, we're chasing away the Fulani herdsmen. The military have now been sent to now be destroying the crops of southerners. But they want you to still believe in one Nigeria. Look, don't laugh at me if I'm not saying it right. Sorry, but anyway, I know. I do apologize. So, like I said, so these two men, that is the clear evidence we have. That is a clear, indisputable evidence that that's why we mustn't be silent. The two men, as we speak, their bodies have not been returned to their families. And that is your one Nigeria government. If a government respects the citizens, they will not let their families suffer 1 second longer. The government should have admitted we did wrong, we apologize. They should be going to the family, paying them compensation, releasing the body so they can bury them. But they will never do that. This Fulani government will never admit that they've killed somebody illegally. Never. Because they are the law unto themselves. They can do and undo. And they intend to keep power at all cost. This is why we can no longer be part of contract with Nigeria. Let them keep the name Nigeria in the north. Nigeria is a slave name. Nigeria is a slave name. It is not a name that my own ancestor from Yoruba land came up with. It is not a name that my Biafran brothers' ancestors came up with. It is not a name that the Tiv people or the Middle Belt people came up with. They fought against this. Our ancestors fought against this to death in some cases. Others were then told, okay, you either become a vassal slave or we kill you. And they thought, okay, I'll be a vassal slave just to survive, because they left them with no choice. That is how they imposed the name Nigeria on us. Don't let anybody tell you that our ancestors, Yoruba ancestors, Biafran ancestors, Middle Belt, we never. The thieves fought to a standstill. They fought the Fulanis. They never let them come in. And now what's happening to the thieves in Middle Belt? They are being killed. They are being killed like slaughtered. Like there was a picture that I want to show that I saw. Let me see if I can find that picture. So I'm going to bring that. Where is it? I hope I can find it. It was shocking beyond, words. When I saw the words on it, I was like, what? I mean, it was a killing demographic, a breakdown of the killings. I don't know if I saved it down. Oh yeah, I've got it. Here we are. Let me just show you. Those of you speaking about one Nigeria, I'm just giving you evidence. I'll come back to what I'm still saying, but I just want to just show you evidence of why one Nigeria is no longer something that we should be looking at as Southerners. It's a killing spree. We're not interested in whatever there. Let me see if I can show you. Anyway, I'll read it. I'll read it to you. They are killing. There's a lot of killings going on. This between the month of let me see now. Between 2nd of April to June 2021, in southeast and southwest, 177 was killed. Middle Belt, 867 was killed. And I think I'm trying to see, in fact, yeah, South, 293 was killed. In Northwest, 655. In North Central, 894. So the Fulani government that has failed to protect the citizens, it's a killing spree. People are just being killed like chickens. Let me see if I can get that up to you. I'll just show you it briefly if I can find it. Oh, it's not ready. Okay, I'll come back to it. So, but anyway, so this is, I'm telling you, giving you a lot of information. I might do that later on. Let me see if I can post it up. Let me see if I can send it. I did send it, but I don't know if it picked up. Sometimes it can be a bit slow. I know it's late. Tomorrow we're going to try and, if we do know that Buhari is somewhere, let's find out where he is, and we cannot let them. We mustn't let them rest. No way. They're not going to come here and be silent and go, oh yes, I'm doing this. No way. By the way, I stand with Oloye Sunday Igboho. I stand with Oloye Sunday Igboho 1,000%. I just wanted to state that as a matter of, he's a man that is speaking for his people. He's a man to be proud of. His generations will remember that name, and long may he live for us, long. And any attempt at him, an attack on Oloye Sunday Igboho is an attack on all of us. An attack on Nnamdi Kanu is an attack on all of us, and that is how we have to view this. This is gone on far enough, and we need to understand that the struggle that we're in, nobody else will fight the struggle for us. Nobody else. It is you and me who will fight the struggle. We must all become Sunday Igboho. We must all become Nnamdi Kanu. We must all stand up. We must all become even my good friend Showore. We must all become people that are speaking truth to power. Stand up for the rights of the coming generation. This is not about you and me anymore. Like I said, these two men have been killed by the federal government of Nigeria. The federal government that ignores its own fraudulent constitution. Every individual is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subject to torture or inhuman or degrading treatment. No person shall be held in slavery or servitude. Let me show you one more thing to even make this even more heartbreaking. To see how bad this is. Now, there is a section where they, I want to read to you. Yeah. You are entitled to, you have a right to life. Section 34. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure I get. Sorry, I do read this often. So, every person shall be entitled to his personal liberty, and no person shall be deprived of his life. No person shall be of his life, save in the following cases in accordance with the procedure permitted by law. Now, straight away, those two men, there was no warrant to approach the house of Oloye Sunday Igboho. So the government themselves, this is why they will never release that body. But we must insist on it. They will never release it because they know that if they will do that, they will have to provide the documentation that allowed them to gain forcible entry. They needed a warrant. They never had it. They never had a warrant, and they didn't need to kill anybody, but they killed them. And they are now refusing to release the bodies. Are they God or what? Why is it that when you kill somebody, you're not satisfied with killing them, but you're now you're intent on heaping misery on the illegal killing of people that have done nothing wrong. But you want us to believe in one Nigeria. How? Please explain that. Yes, face the race. We have to. Yes, we must to. So I'm referencing these points here because I want people to, when people come and try and make any argument, we are placing facts before them. Every person is entitled to personal liberty, and no one shall be deprived of such liberty, save in accordance with the procedure of law. So there was no law, there was no warrant. They went into the house. Now let me see. I want to just get this right. Sorry. So that's dealing with the law side, but I'm talking about the life. Everybody has a right to life. Yes, there you go. Section 33. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be intentionally deprived of his life, save in the execution of a sentence of court of law, criminal offense, which has been found guilty in Nigeria. So they've not even found those men guilty of anything. Yeah? Let me just put this here. 1 second. 1 second. I'm just trying to get this right. So here we go. They have not found them guilty of anything. Yes, Adeni Adesonya. Yoruba Nation is the only solution. Absolutely, I agree with you. They have not found those men guilty. Let me read it to you again. Then I will show their picture. Every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his life, save in execution of the sentence of the court in respect to a criminal offense of which he has been found guilty in Nigeria. They have not been found guilty. They've done nothing wrong. All they did was to speak up for Yoruba Nation, to call for. They've not committed any offense, and they've been killed. May their souls rest in peace. May their souls rest in peace. And may those involved, the Fulani government and those who involved in their killing, may they suffer untold misery in their lives throughout and their coming generations. Because what they've done to the family of these men, the wife is now a widow. The children are now orphans. And the government so far to date have not offered any compensation. And they're refusing to release the bodies. But here we have the same people who tell you to believe in one Nigeria. They totally don't care about this constitution, this fraudulent constitution. That's why I'm telling you it is a promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. In case you've forgotten, let me bring that up to you as well. I like to do things so that people get a clear sense of where we're going. Now, let's get this to you. Thank you for staying with me this far, by the way. 120 of you watching. Ashewa. So let me get that to you to show you we speak truth to power on this platform. That is it. We're not interested in peddling lies. We're not. And that's why we were reluctant when they were saying Oloye was here or there. I thought, no, we need to establish the fact before we said anything. Now we now know. You've got the picture there. And that's why I show you that picture. He's in Kutonu. Now they abide by the law, but we need to put pressure on them to make sure that the evidence we are placing for the entire world to see, the government of the day, they killed 2 men without warrant. We should not even give them any chance to get anywhere near Oloye, because their intention when they killed those 2 men was also aimed at Oloye. That was what they did. They aimed to kill Oloye in his house. That is clear evidence, and I'm sure the lawyers will be doing their work to bring this evidence to them, and without me saying so. But I'm just giving my own view and as I see things, and we need to be able to discuss this and make sure we understand what is really happening and empower ourselves with this knowledge, so that when we're talking to people, when people start coming to say, I believe in one Nigeria is killing Southerners. One Nigeria is killing Southerners for fun. That's what they're doing. So let me go and get this done. 1 second, I'm bringing that here. There we go. So I'm going to bring this to you. As ever, many of you that would have been on this show would have seen me. Now, you see, it says here, there shall be for Nigeria a constitution which shall be set out as in the schedule to this decree. Let me make that slightly clearer. Can you see that? There shall be for Nigeria. Let me see. Can I make you? Yeah, you can see it. There shall be for Nigeria a constitution which shall be set out as in the schedule, set out in the schedule to this decree. But when you look at the Nigerian constitution, it tells you it's a constitution. But when you look up there, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, promulgation decree. Promulgation. Can you see that? Type 1 if you can see promulgation decree, because this is very important. I'm not going to move from this point. I want to wait. Type 1 if you can read with your own eyes and you can see Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and in brackets promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. I will wait. Type 1 if you can see it, please. I want to see how many of us are following what's going on. Type 1. Please let me see 1. Type 1 if you can see what I'm telling you. I know you might have seen it before, but I'm trying to see how many of you are following, and so we understand what is really going on. Type 1. Can you see the words? This is a document signed on the 5th of May 1999 by Alhaji Abubakar Abdusalam Abubakar. Type 1. You can see it? Good. Bola Legiwa can see it. Thank you very much. Please, those of you, I want you to, so you can see, if you can see those words, it's very important. Abe Williams, type 1. Thank you very much. Just, those of you, I'll wait for a few minutes. I want to just make sure that we understand. Kehinde Agoro, 1. Thank you very much. Just keep typing 1. Becky for Bojo, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Please do beg your pardon. One, thank you very much, and I appreciate you. So you can all see. So please continue to type one. If you can see and read clearly that it states that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, promulgation decree number 24 of 1999, you can see it in black and white, then it means that Citizen AY, the platform where we speak to power, is bringing this knowledge to you to wake up, to see. Bola Legiwa, please stop laughing at me now. Emma Binu. I need to understand. I've got to hear them pronounce it. Please. Please. Becky, Emma Binu, please don't be, do. I'm trying. I wasn't born there, I'm a Britico guy, and I had to learn from my grandma. So some words I might not get right. So, but no, on a serious note, yeah, killing us, and I know exactly they don't have any common sense more than killing us. One thing I know is we can never forget them in our history. Exactly, Mamadou. Exactly. So these are the things. So you can see, please, those of you continue to type the one, because I want us to really understand the significance of this document. This document. For Bojo, I don't know. Is it for Bojo? I don't know if So I just need to make sure. You see, there's a way. Anyway, there's a reason why I say that. I have to make sure. Oh, you guys are laughing at me. This is not fair. This is really not fair. But anyway, so one way or so now, what I'm saying here is this: just try and, for those of you, continue to type one, because it's very, very important. And then I will move on to another key part of the documentation. It's very, very important. I know we're laughing a bit here and there, but this is very, very serious. This is something that our youth, our children should know. This is something that we should all know from a young age, so that we are aware of the lies. Many of us, I didn't know this until I was, far, far, far gone. That kind of... Oh, this is okay. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. So, but in all honesty, so that is very important. Now I want you to read. Thank you very much for those of you that typed one, and those of you that will watch later on, do the same thing. Click one if you can see those words that I showed earlier on. Now I want you to go, and I want to show you something here that is really devastating. It says here, let me see. And whereas it is necessary in accordance to the program on transition to civil rule for the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, after necessary amendments and approval by Provisional Ruling Council. So this is a document that was made by the Provisional Ruling Council. They promulgated it into a new Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, here is a bit that I want you to now look at and listen very closely, because this is all part of one and the same thing. And until we understand that, we will keep making the mistake of believing that we have a constitution. We don't. It's a fraud. We need to pursue justice for people killed at Igboho residence, otherwise they will betray them even in death. Exactly. To me, Oloye. Thank you very much. Exactly. So now. Here's the bit I want you to listen to. Wherever it may hereafter be necessary for the Constitution to be printed, it shall be lawful for the federal government printer to omit all parts of this decree, apart from the schedule, and the Constitution as so printed shall have the force of law, notwithstanding the omission. So they're telling you that the fact that they omit the words promulgation decree, which you will see in a minute, promulgation decree, they omitted the words promulgation decree. By that omission, they are giving themselves the power to say it will have the same force of law as though the promulgation decree was in it. So now when you now go and look at this document, let's go and do this now. When you go and look at the Constitution of Nigeria, let's go to the top. You now see the trickery. Can you see that? Can you see that the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, they have removed the words promulgation decree. And by the statement in there, they've made it have the same force of law as though it was in it. Now tell me, is that not trickery? Is that not fraud? This is daylight. This is barefaced fraud. And what is worse is there was no referendum. There was no referendum in any part of that contraption to pass this fraud into law. There was no chance for us to amend anything. So when you are reading that we have a constitution, it is not a constitution. Because why? Let me go back again. Because why? They removed the word promulgation decree. And like I said, if you go to the third part of it, they even explained it. They even explained to see how dumb these people are. Wherever it may hereafter be necessary for the constitution to be printed, it shall be lawful for the federal government printer to omit all parts of this decree, apart from the schedule and the constitution as so printed, shall have the force of law, notwithstanding the omission. Can you see the greatest fraud on the entire citizenry? For over 22 years, it's time we woke up. We need to dismantle contracts in Nigeria. It is, and this is signed by General Abdul Salam Alhaji Abubakar, 5th of May 1999. It's in black and white. It's in black and white. It is even a copyrighted government document. It is even a copyrighted government document. So they cannot say, oh, anybody. This is not a lie. I'm giving you clear information here. The name is there. You can see with your own eyes the fraud. Exactly. They forgot to remove the explanation. Exactly. This was in a document. They had all of this stuff. The promulgation decree they hid, but we found it. This is a government copyrighted document. So you can see the trickery. These guys have lied to you and I. And it is time for us to dismantle it. We want no part of a lie. And the same people will tell you to go to church, and they will tell you to go Salah, Eid Mubarak, Eid this. These are flipping liars. Can you now see that the religion is a scam? I hope you can see that religion that they're telling you to pray is a scam. It's a big scam. So anyway, those of you watching, I'm just bringing that. I will move on now. The reason I did that was so I could bring, so you can see. Let's go back again. Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, and just bring it to your attention again. And of course, it says here, you see schedule. Even here, Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. Straight away, after they made the fraudulent changes, they had already moved it. They removed it. So from this, promulgation decree number 24 of 1990, they removed that. They removed promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. And they just left you with this. And then they went to the printer and told them, print this alone. They wouldn't know. We are not cows. We are not cows. No way. So, now, going back to what I was saying. So, that's Oloye there. That's the grounds upon which the lawyers must fight the case. Now, the third part of what I want to do now before I wrap up. Currently, as we speak, I want to, Lady K and others, there's a documentation that came out. Let me see if I can even share that with you all. And I'll read it with you. The government has been forced to produce them, to release them by the 27th of July, in a few days' time. They've been held illegally from the 1st of July. From the 1st of July. They've done nothing wrong. They've been held. And they are wearing the same set of clothes. They have been wearing the same set of clothes. Now, let me show you the documentation as well. Let me give that to you. I want you to read that as well. Because all of these things do matter. Let me see if I can find it. Is it there? Yeah. Now, so I'll forward it. I'll just give me a minute, please. I'll be a couple of ticks, and I'll be ready. 229. I need to get. My God, is it that long? Oh my gosh. So let me just go in there and make sure that's done. Then I will bring it out and I will show you again. So now I want to talk about this. Lady K. The names of the people that you see. I'm going to read out their names because they matter. I'll read out their names. Abdul Latif. Ofeyagbe. I think I hope I'm saying it right. Amoda Babatunde, aka Lady K. This is Lady K right here. Amoda Babatunde. That's her there. A woman, the same set of clothes, not being allowed to change, nothing. Held in dungeons for doing nothing wrong for 20 odd days plus. Apart from the 2 that they also killed. Diakola Ademola or Diakola Ademola, Abidin Shitu, Jamiu Noah, Ayobami Donald, Adelabe Usman, Oluwafemi Oluwafelumi Kunle, Raji Kasim, Taiwo Opeyemi, Bamidele Sunday. These are people that have done nothing wrong, but the federal government sees fit to illegally detain. And these are the people. Again, I'm going to show you the section of the Constitution that the government itself is flouting. I'm showing you. So come with me on this journey. This little escapade again. Let's go down to section 34. I believe it is section 34. I'll bring it up. 1 second. Let me just get up there. Okay, we're there now. I think it's section 34. They've done nothing wrong. Keep in mind. Every person has a right to life. Not that one. Let me see. I'm trying to read the bit that it relates to. So, every person is entitled to respect for the dignity of his person, and accordingly, no person shall be subject to torture or inhuman or degrading treatment. No person shall be held in slavery or servitude. No person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. Can you see that? This Lady K Amoda is being held illegally against the same constitution that these people talk about that they want you to believe in. They've been held illegally. And of course, like I told you, we don't have a constitution. They've hidden it from you and I. They said that promulgation decree, even though they remove it, it will have the same force of law as though it was in there. Meaning that they want you to believe that it's in there, even though you don't know it's there. That's the fraud. That is the fraud. And that is why we keep coming to talk to you all, to expose these lies, to make everybody aware of the fraud that has been taking place for so long. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're following what we're saying. I hope this is making sense to you. And please share it. So we are saying that we need them to be freed unconditionally. They must be freed unconditionally. Free Yoruba Nation 12. They must be freed unconditionally. They have done nothing wrong. Again, there was no warrant before they went into that home. They arrested them. The same clothes, what you see Lady K wearing, is what she was arrested with on the 1st of July. You see? What you see Lady K wearing is what you see that she had on the 1st of July. And apparently, what is worse, the inhuman treatment is that when they have to wash those clothes, they have to wash it and stay naked, wait for it to dry and put it on. Yes, we've been looking at, of course, we have no constitution, Benjamin Ogunbajo. Yes, we have no constitution. Absolutely right. So now let me go and read to you the list of those people. I'll bring it up now. 1 second. Let's just get that down now. So where is it? Here we go. I'm going to just do that. So where is it now? Can I go in there? Yeah, I can. So now you can see that in the Federal High Court of Nigeria in Abuja, Judicial Division, holding at Abuja on Friday, 23rd day of July 2021, before His Lordship, Honorable Justice Obiora Atuegu Egwatu, suit number FHC/ABJ/CS/647/21, Abdul Latif Ofeyagbe, I think, Ofeyagbe, I think. I hope I'm saying it right. Amoda Babatude, aka Lady K. Tajuddin Eroniye. Diakola Diakola Ademola Abidin Shitu Jamiu Noah Ayobami Donald Adelabe Usman Oluwafemi Kunle Raji Kasim Taiwo Opeyemi Bamidele Sunday. Now let's read this, and then it says the defendant, applicant, and Director General of the Security Services. They didn't mention the name. Respondent, State Security Services. These are the people that carried out illegal abductions. They should be called abductees, kidnappers. They illegally kidnap people that have done nothing wrong. Now it says enrolled order. Upon the motion expert dated 7th day of July 2021, filed on the 8th day of July 2021, and coming up before the Honorable Court today, 23rd day of July 2021, for hearing, praying for the following. Praying. I'm sorry, I don't even, but anyway, let's just read it. An order of this Honorable Court mandating and compelling the respondents to produce the applicants to enable this Honorable Court to inquire into the circumstances constituting grounds of their arrest and detention since the 2nd of July 2021, and where it deems fit, admit applicants on bail. So you can hear it now. So this is not hearsay. They've been mandated to produce them to allow them to be on bail. I will go further. We should be demanding for their immediate unconditional release. They've done nothing wrong. Now let's go on. 2. An order of this Honorable Court mandating and compelling representatives to produce. Let me just see if I can get the second one. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That the respondents are to produce applicants at the next affirmed date. That this matter shall proceed during the vacation. This matter is accordingly adjourned to Thursday, the 29th day of July 2021, for the respondents to show cause. Issued at Abuja in the hand of the presiding judge and the seal of Honorable Court, Amina Audu, Registrar. Certified copy, Federal High Court, Abuja, signed, whatever. You can see all that. So I'm bringing this to your attention to see that the people here, again, we say that categorically, and Lady K is one of our media presenters, is very much like myself. She believes in Yoruba Nation. And Lady K and somebody else, I think one other guy is in there as well. But we are all, more than anything else, we are people who believe in Yoruba Nation. And what has happened to Lady K is happening to me. What has happened to every single person there is happening to me. We need to view it in that manner. For as long as they are being held illegally for doing nothing wrong, it is impacting each and every one of us. And we need to speak up. Again, with Nnamdi Kanu as well. For as long as they are holding him illegally in incarceration, again, that is unacceptable. We need to speak up against that. And we're demanding his, again, when Nnamdi Kanu was illegally abducted, again. Can you see the government, the business of this government, their main principal business is to go around abducting the citizens that they promised to serve. Can you see how absurd this is? Their principal job is not to create jobs. It's not to make your life easy. It's not to give you light and water and security. To go around abducting, killing with impunity. To throw acid on the bodies of the people they promised to serve. Man, we want no part of one Nigeria. We want to know part of one Nigeria. Now, let me get that, the thing I was going to try and show you in solidarity. They are heroes. To me, Nnamdi Kanu and Oloye Igboho, they are our heroes. And we mustn't let anybody tell us otherwise. We know that they put in themselves, and their lives on the line for their coming generation. They thinking these guys could. Oloye doesn't need anything to do this, because it's a self-made man, self-made. But he's doing this for the coming generation. And that is something that we must all applaud and support. Likewise, Nnamdi Kanu. And the fact that the government is using illegal means to abduct its own citizens, and that same government expects you to support it. Please, my people, we need to wake up. So we are going to be watching what's going to happen on the 29th, and equally, we understand that Oloye will be presented on court on Monday. Is it Monday? I think this Monday, if I'm correct. In Cotonou, and we want this as part of the evidence going forward to make sure people understand that the governance has totally they've disregarded the rule of law completely by imprisoning illegally those that have done nothing wrong. You have the right to protest. Let me show you something in the Constitution. Let me show you in the fraudulent Constitution. I don't believe in that Constitution, by the way. Let me just show you something in that Constitution. Now, where is it? The right to protest. Let me see here. Let me go here. Give me a minute. I'll get it, please. Give me a second, please. Yeah. Section 38 of the fraudulent document. Every person shall be entitled to freedom of thought and conscience and religion, including freedom to change in religion and belief, alone or community or with others. No person. I'm trying to read another section. Every person shall be entitled to hold freedom of expression, including to hold opinions, receive and impart ideas. Section 39. Without inference. Every person is entitled to freedom of expression. What we are doing when we're calling for Yoruba Nation is a freedom of expression. We're not using violent means. That's what I'm saying. There is no violent means that's backing what we are saying. Instead, in fact, the violence is coming from the federal government of Nigeria. They are refusing. We know that constitution is a fraud anyway. We know it's a fraud. I've just explained to you why. To refresh those of you in case you're doubting, it's a fraud because it says here on one. How can a document say Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 at the bottom, and then at the very top, it tells you what it really is: Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Promulgation Decree number 24 of 1999. That's a fraud. That is clear fraud. It should be the same words. Either it's got promulgation decree in it for the beginning and at the end, or it doesn't have it. If it doesn't, it's a different ball game. Then they can't enforce this. That promulgation decree was enforced by the Provisional Ruling Council, who are the military. That's the fraud right there. So, but anyway, so that's just to refresh. I'm just refreshing our mind. Now, the second part of what I want to go and do is to I'll be wrapping up in the next 15 minutes or so. But I wanted to do something quickly to show you. There we go. These are the heroes. I'll leave that there. They are heroes of our times. And I'll add also Showore as well. We all need to be working together. We all know that what is being done to us here is we are being oppressed in our own land, and we can no longer be silent. We can no longer be lambs to the slaughter anymore. The coming generation depend on you and I to take the steps we need to take to empower them to speak truth to power, to shame those who are supporting this fraudulent governance. Of course, it is something that we should all be sad about. This is, exactly. So, please don't be the person here asking for money. It's all the time. We'll just ignore that. We're not interested in that now. What we're trying to do is impact, and I hope they can learn. If you're busy typing that, can you please share that information? The person who is typing and asking for money, any amount, can you please type that information and share this information? Because I kept telling you, you don't need to be begging for money. What you need to do is to stop the church going. Start asking and holding those who are in governance to account. Start telling them, we have bitumen in our land. Why are you importing bitumen? Using our money to import bitumen that we can create by extracting that bitumen. You can have brilliant roads across the whole of the contraption. But they don't want that. They want to oppress you in your land. They don't want you to know you have things in your land. They want you to believe that God has made you have nothing. When in actual fact, God has blessed you with everything. God, the Most High, has blessed Southerners with everything we could want and more. Beyond, we are blessed beyond compare. I kid you not. I don't say this lightly. We are blessed. BLESSED. Beyond compare. Anywhere in the world, bring it. We are blessed. Is it the soil? Is it the resources? The sun? The weather? Look, these are blessings left, right, and center. We don't need to go to any church or any mosque, anywhere, before we know we are blessed. But because we've been blinded with all of this religious nonsense, we've now been reduced to people, great people, who've built great nations that were destroyed by colonials. We've been reduced to blind people in a land where we have everything that we need. The stuff is in front of us and we are blind to it because they've closed our minds. You see, when you close the minds of people, they can't see their true value. They can't see their true worth. The mind, what the Bible and the Quran is being used to do is to close your minds to see your true greatness. That's what it's doing. And I'm here to wake you up. I don't need all of us. I don't need millions. I just need a few people to start waking up and understanding that every day you wake up in that contraption, going to church, the step you're taking by walking from the church to your home, if you dig those soil, you will find gold, you will find oil, you will find iron ore, you will find bitumen, you will find phosphate, you will find many riches that you won't find in the church. The church and the mosque is a scam. I'm sorry to be blunt about it. In that contraption, the churches and mosques are scam. Yes. Of course, to me, Oloye, I'm just saying. But if they're going to be using it in other parts of Nigeria, what they should do is they will pay for it. If you want us to come and if you want to buy our bitumen, pay us the money. We will pay you. Then you can build. We can even help you build it. But you pay us. So you pay us twice. You pay us for the material, and you pay us for the men that we're going to apply. That's how we do it. That's what you should do. It's a business transaction. To me, Oloye. Purely business transaction. We will even trade with the Fulanis once we become Yoruba Nation. We will trade with Biafrans. We will trade with the Middle Belt. We will trade. But in Middle Belt Yoruba, and we can have an arrangement just like they have in Europe. They have the European Union. We can have our union. Middle Belt, Yoruba and Biafrans, we can have our union because we know that we work together. We can have a union where there's arrangement done. But if the Fulanis are going to be, they will have to work with us at the terms that we choose. That's how we look at it. This is not about hate. It's just about understanding what we need to do. The resources are ours. So please, those of you going to church on Sunday, ask yourself, just your step in the road that you're driving or the step that you're taking. Every step you take, you're stepping on some kind of one mineral or the other. Every step that you're taking, you're stepping on one mineral or the other. Let me go to a state for you to make sure you understand what I mean. So I'm gonna those men there, they are our heroes. And now let me where is it now? Before I go and do that, I want to quickly go to page. I'm gonna go to 75 of this thing and to show you what is really painful. Mining. I want to go to mining. This is the 68 exclusive items, by the way. These are the 68 exclusive items on the list. If you go to page 75 of that fraudulent constitution, it's page 75 of the fraudulent constitution, this is what you will find. Page 75. Now let's go. I want to go to the mining because I want you to understand this is the biggest fraud that's been taken, that's perfected on us all. And this is why we need to separate from contraction Nigeria completely. Completely. Now let's find that mining thing because I saw it earlier on. Mines, here we go. You see? Mines, minerals, including oil fields, oil mining, geological surveys, and natural gases. They form part of the exclusive legislative list, meaning that only the federal government has access. It can be in your land, it can be in your backyard, but the federal government has a say. Not even the state government, the federal government. And that means that they can come and take your land and they won't pay you a penny for it. It stays so there. Look at it. Let's go back again. These are why I'm trying to tell you that we are in, and that is what the fraudulent constitution is being used to do, to oppress us. It's being used to oppress us. So where is it? Mines. Exclusive list number 39. Yeah, I want to highlight it for you so you can understand what is being done. I want you to get a clear understanding of what's been done here. Yeah, it is. Religion is the most advanced form of colonization. May the Most High bless you, my brother. May the Most High bless you. Now, before we go, and before I wrap it up, please sign the Nina's form. I forgot to mention that. Let me do that now, because I've been busy talking about other things and getting things going. I know it's late, but I wanted to do this because I'm tired, to be honest with you. But I cannot sleep. I'm not happy that Oloye is being held. You know, he's done nothing wrong. He's not a criminal. He's fighting for his people. He's speaking up for his people. I've pinned the Ninas there. Let me put it on the other platforms. Those of you might be watching on Oduduwa TV Radio because I'm cross posting. So let's do that. And I know it's late. And there'll be no broadcast going on at the minute, so I've just done that as a matter of yeah. Let's have a look. Let me just make sure I got that right. I want to make sure you pin that there. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to pin that again. If you go to Oduduwa TV Radio, you will see it pinned on there as well. Hang on, sorry. So now, right, okay, so good. Thank you very much for staying with me this long on the platform and having this discussion. I really truly appreciate your support and and passing on this information. We don't need everybody to be, we just need a few people to know these key things that we're talking about, because that's the only way we can do it. Not everybody will wake up and realize what we're saying or will be interested. And many will you had some people just saying, oh, they're not serious and everything else. But even for those who are saying that, this is about the collective benefit. That includes them, by the way. It includes you. Those of you that are saying we're talking nonsense. This information it is for your benefit. So, you would do well to listen to it. You would do well to share it. You would do well to bring it out, Yeah. It is sad, but let's look at the bright side. If he was held in Nigeria, they would have maltreated him. You are right, Bananlegua. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So, so what we are saying here, I want you to really understand. Let me do this. So the minerals that you see in this state, for example, and what's the state in Ondo State? The minerals, bitumen deposits, granite, marble, gold, gemstone, clay, diorite is impacted by this. Very, very important. Section 39 is impacting that. That is why they will never let those who are in the state benefit from their own resources. But they're telling you to believe in one Nigeria. Do you understand what I'm saying? Can you see the connection? Please type 1 if you understand what I just said just now. If you can see the relationship between the minerals beneath our feet and how this fraudulent constitution with the number 39, mines and minerals, including oil fields, oil mining, geological surveys, and natural gas, how they have restricted our access to it to improve our lives. But yet they will say the people of Nigeria are lazy. They say the youth are lazy. They will say southern youths are lazy. Can you type 1? Please type 1 if this makes sense. I'll wait. Because I just want to, when we're talking about things, it's very important we understand exactly what has been. Type 1. Again, please, I know, type 1 if it makes sense what I'm saying. Just type 1. Do you understand what I just said here? Would you like me to go over that again? If it's not clear, just tell me, please go over that again. Somebody write it down there, and I'm happy to go over that particular point. It's really, really important to understand how powerful. You see, when we say that the promulgation decree document is a fraud that's been perfected on us, this is a very brilliant example of why we have got to end this contraption. I've just given you a clear demonstration. Type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense, please. I'll be waiting. Type 1. Type 1, please. If what I'm saying makes sense, please. I'll be waiting. Type 1. Type 1. I'll be waiting for you all. Do you understand what I just said? Okay, for the benefit of those who might be joining me now, let me say that again. Now, do you understand what I just said? Okay, for the benefit of those who might be joining me now. Sorry, I'll just listen. Now, I want to do something quickly. Let me go over that again. So the first bit of it, I just typed in one state. I just typed in Ondo State, and you will see the mineral resources in Ondo State. Now, let's go. So Ondo State is coming up. Now, Ondo State has one of the oil producing states in Nigeria. It has the second largest bitumen deposit in the world. Also, it has one of the largest natural gas deposits in the world. Other mineral raw materials available in the state include granite, marble, gold, gemstone, clay, diorite, and lignite. That's what it states. Now, by right, what should happen is that for that state, with this many mineral resources, the state should be able to have access to mine those resources, give returns to the center, but create jobs for the people. There should be no hunger in this land. When you have oil, you have bitumen, there should be no hunger. There should be no poverty. There should be none. There should be no poverty in this land. But what? Wait now. Here is the bit you need to follow closely. Now we know that without a doubt, the state has got all of these mineral resources they can benefit. Please type 1 if you're following me, if you follow what I'm saying. Now let's go to the second part of it. The second part of it now is what I want you to know, to look at. Now, in the Constitution of Nigeria, in the exclusive legislative list, here is where the damage has been done to us for 22 years plus. Here is where the damage has been done. And that's why we need to speak up. So please type 1 if what I'm saying makes sense. Oh, good. You've been typing 1. Fantastic. Good. Now, on the exclusive list, number 39 on the exclusive list. Remember, we're talking about mineral resources. Mines and minerals, including oil fields, oil mining, geological surveys, and natural gases, is on the exclusive list. What that means is that now you may have those resources, but because of the fraudulent constitution, you don't have access to it. You are not allowed access to it to improve your lives by your government. So much so that the government will import bitumen. They import bitumen. Even though we are the second largest country, we have the second largest reserves in Ondo State in the entire world. But the government will not let you have access to it to fix your roads. But they are telling you they believe in one Nigeria. Can you see why we're saying one Nigeria is unworkable? I'm just giving you facts. This is something that can't be disputed. This is their own document. Again, remember I told you, that document is a promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. They took away the promulgation decree number 24 of 1999 from the document that you and I see. But the one they know, the one they have, it is a decree. But they don't want you to know that. But at the same time, with that document, now they will restrict. They not only restrict, they are restricting. That is why the mines, you will see they had some mines in Oyo State that they found some Fulanis there mining, because the Fulani government restricted our access to our own resources in our own land and give it to the Fulani. And you telling me to believe in one Nigeria? Hey. Wow. So do you get what I'm saying? Do you all get what I'm saying? Does it make sense? So yeah, one. I can see a lot of ones there. Fantastic. Lekeveno Suji, Tumi Olowe, Bolanle Giwa, Molara, Yalode Ajala, Taiwo Olowe descent. Thank you very much. Even the numbers, as long as people are seeing what I'm saying, it's making sense. So you can see there is a direct connection between the government is actually, they send guns in to prevent people from having access to their own resources. Let me show you something. In fact, I'm going to show you this. I need to show this to you because you need to see how heinous our governance is. The governors that tell you to believe in one government, one Nigeria, how heinous they are. I'm going to show you this now because it's to do with the land. So the farmers now, I want you to see this video. Let me get it out. You just have to see the level of hate they have for us as Southerners. The level of hate. Now listen to this. These are, you will see military men who are going around and destroying crops. Let's see if I can bring it up. Oh, can you see? See? You see? You see? You see? That's our military men destroying our crops. And they want you to believe in one Nigeria. You see that? That's your one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. They sent it, your government are sending in military to destroy our crops. Let me play it again from the beginning. Listen to the women. Listen to the women. Listen. They are destroying crops. Military men that should be fighting Boko Haram, they've been sent to go and destroy crops in the south. You see? Because they're chasing away, because the farmers are chasing away Fulani herdsmen, they've been sent. The military now, instead of protecting the people, have been used, but they're telling you to stay in one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. The military that should be protecting the people, the military that should be protecting the citizens, is actually going around destroying the crops because the people were chasing away Fulanis. The military. I kid you not. Yeah, Nigerian military seen destroying people's farm because the owner chased away Fulani herdsman terrorists out of his farm for destroying his crops. Later on, the Fulani herdsman terrorists went and called the patrons, the Nigerian soldiers. This is the reaction of the soldiers. Let me play it again. That's what they did. What you see is what they did. That's what they did. But they tell you to believe in one Nigeria. So much for one Nigeria. Can you see that? That's a one Nigeria. What do you think about this? A farmer chases away in the south. We have the right. The governors have said we do not want the terrorists in our bushes. We don't want, and they destroy his crop. You chase them away. They call the army, and yet you tell me to believe in one Nigeria. Those of you that support one Nigeria, come and explain this one. Come and explain this one. Come and explain. So I am just showing you. I'm showing you little things here and there. It is very important we understand. You see, the mineral resources is the clearest example of the oppression that we face. They are restricting the access of the people they are asking to go to church and pray. They are restricting their access to the mineral resources that can improve their lives. Bitumen in Ondo State. Let me put it up again in case you see. In Ondo State, Let's look at roads in Ondo State. You know what? Let me do that. Pictures of roads in Ondo State. Let's go and look at that. Yeah? Let's do that. Of roads in Ondo State. Yeah? Let's go and look at that. Now, you see, these are Photoshop. Oh. These are Photoshop. We're looking at, let's look at roads. Roads. Let me just see. You can see. Because what they've done is, this week, here we go. Thank you. Now, Ondo City. You see? All that one. I'm showing you now. You see? Ondo. Can you see? I'm just showing you now. So now you see that? That's in Ondo. Now here's the resource for it. Yeah, it's not complicated. They've got bitumen. But because of this, Section 39, exclusive list, number 39 on the exclusive list, mines and minerals, including oil fields, oil mining, geological surveys, and natural gas. It's on the exclusive list that they will never let you touch. It's there for a reason. They don't want to develop. The same people who are denying you access to your mineral resources are telling you to go and pray. Now tell me, what is the point of your praying? Yeah. What is the point of your praying? The same people who are telling you to go and buy ram and celebrate, what are you celebrating? They are denying you access to your resources that could improve the lives of you and your coming generation. And they're telling you to pray. Is that not madness? Is that not madness? I'm just asking, Neil. I'm just asking. Yes, we're living with animals in crazy men's skin in Nigeria. Absolutely. And some of our southern leaders should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. In Ondo State, we have bitumen, we have gold, we have gemstone, we have clay, diorite. Bitumen is used for roads. Look at the roads in Ondo State. But they will not speak up, find a way. It is time. This is why we need to connect the dots. The roads here, we have the resources to fix those roads. Are you following me? The roads, I've just shown you. This is not prayer stuff. Forget prayer. Forget prayer. Yes, Citizen AY said it. Forget prayer. These guys are blinding you with the prayers. You will pray and die, and the coming generations have died on prayer. And the resources have been right there beneath their feet. The government have denied you. This fraudulent constitution is denying you the access to improve your own lives. I hope you can see it. You can see I'm connecting the dots. It's there. I don't have to, it's there. I'm showing you what is being done to deny you. Going to the church every Sunday, you're walking over the very thing that can make your life better. And you completely ignoring it and listening to the lies of pray harder, pray, bring whatever money. And the more money you take out, you have less money to do the things you need. You have less money for your healthcare. You are literally billionaires. The second largest reserves of bitumen in the entire world. You can pave the whole of Africa. And you make a lot of money. And you create jobs. You can pave the whole of Africa. Do you get it? That's just one state. Oh. That's just one state. Now let's go to Lagos State. No, in fact, yeah, let's go to, let me make Ogun State. Minerals in Ogun State. Let me just see. Oyo State, sorry. Oyo State. Minerals in Oyo State. Yeah? I just want to make this. I know it's late, but I'm trying to make sure you understand what minerals are found in Oyo State. Now, minerals found in Oyo State. Oyo State is blessed with prominent minerals, endowed with a wide distribution of massive supplies of samples, but easy to utilize igneous metamorphic groups of minerals, namely iron ore. For that's for what they use in making cars before, although they've changed a little bit now. Titanium and other things. Tantalite, it can still be, columbite, cassiterite, bismuth, gemstones, gold. Gold. The gold you all rush to come and buy in Europe. It is in your land. But you don't know. You're too busy praying. Marble, red clay, gravel, granite, Senate, kaolin, etc. But you know what? This ruling, this fraudulent constitution, number 39, will never let you have access to it. So if you're talking to me about one Nigeria, and here's one more thing I want you to know about that constitution. Here's one more thing I want you to know that people are not aware of. Every single president swears an oath on that number one. The number one means that which shall be set out. The Nigerian constitution shall be set out in the schedule to this decree. They swear an oath to that. The minute you swear an oath to that, you can't change it. Do you understand? The minute you swear an oath, I am the president, I shall be the president, and I shall abide by this constitution. It's lock and key. That's it. You can't change it. So we are in a bind which we cannot get out of. The only way we can get out is to go for a referendum, self-determination. We need to remove it. We have to remove it. We have to remove it totally. Every single president. Go and check it. From Obasanjo downwards, they swear to abide by this constitution. Now, can you see why? And when they abide by that constitution, this is the effect of the constitution on our lives. Bad roads. We have the resources beneath our feet. We don't need prayers. We are blessed, abundant resources. Look, we only mine 3% of the abundant resources. Instead, we import others in. And they tell you that's good governance. Our people are dying on top of untold wealth. Other countries will come and make billions on our own resources, and our people would die not knowing they even have any of those resources. That's what I'm trying to change. It's not about me anymore. I really don't care. My life, that's it. I've done what I can, but what I want to do is to make sure at least millions know. Maybe this way, maybe some will begin to actually make the steps. We got to start this process. This is the start of it. We need to commit to this. Whatever comes, let it come. We must make this change. It must change. Enough of this nonsense. Look at this. Gold in Oyo State. And our people are poor. And the same people are going to churches and to mosques. And they're telling you to pray, to believe in Allah, to believe in Jesus. Anyway, don't let me. You don't need that. What you need is access to your resources. And be trained how to use it. Be trained how to do finished products. Be trained, have factories close to it. The finished products we sell out, we go and sell. We'll be billionaires in our land. Literally billionaires. I kid you not. I say this with every certainty. Billionaires. You watching me, you're a billionaire. You watching me, I'm telling you, you're a billionaire. But you don't know it. Because they want you to pray every hour. I'm telling you. Or your state. They got gold. They got marble. They got everything there. Largest deposit of gas in the world. Second largest deposit of gas in is this one again? No, that's Ondo State. Sorry, let me just go to Oyo State. Sorry, that's Oyo State and Ondo State. They got gold in Ondo State, gold in Oyo State. Let's go and look at another state that might have another gold. Oshun. Let's find Oshun. Minerals in Oshun. I'm just showing you, in Osun State. In Osun State. I'm just showing you. So when you're talking about praying, oh, I'm going to go and pray. I'm going to go and do Osun State. They got gold. Surprise, surprise. How's your prayer doing? How's that prayer doing? How's it hanging? Now let me show you again. Again, remember, in every state, this law, this 68, section number 39 of the exclusive list is damaging us. We can't stay in it. If they're going to kill some of us whilst we fight and decide that we go for it, let them do it. The coming generation will remember our name forever. They will remember that we stood up for them. They will be thankful that we freed them from the chains of bondage that they've been placed. Let's do it. It is our calling. It is our generation. It falls on our shoulders as this generation. We must expose this. We must make people know the fraud. Let me look at the roads in Osun State. I'll show you roads, bad roads in Osun State. Yeah. I'm just showing you. Keep in mind, we told you that resources, second largest in the world. Peaks. Let me just, these are things they cannot hide. There you go. View all. Let's just do that. That's the bad roads in Osun State. You see? And all of that is calculated to make you feel that you're worthless. You have nothing. But look at what you have. Look at what you have. Gold, talc, feldspar, cassiterite, columbite, granite, mica, iron ore, kaolin, tourmaline, aquamarine, etc. And you say you are poor. And you say, tell me what has prayer done in your life? As in your community's life? And as you are thinking of that answer, look on the roads in Osun State. Just look at the roads in Osun State. With all the prayers, with all of the big churches, what the churches are doing is denying the people that who should be working, and there should be people who are going to be working in the mines, people who will be running the mines, people who will be running factories that will be employed, earning money, and people who would even employ people to come and work for them. Can you not see? And all of this, keep in mind, Osun State has got this. They got all of this. Imagine if and only in the entire country called Nigeria, don't take my word for it, mining is only 3%. 3%. It says here, the domestic mining industry is underdeveloped, leading to Nigeria to having to import minerals that it could produce domestically. I want to cry when I read those weighty words. That's why I don't sleep at night. When I see this I do so much research that I'm standing and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, my people, we are so blessed. We don't know what we have. That's Osun State. Let me show you Ogun State. Let me show you Ogun State. Minerals in Ogun State. Let me show you. That was Osun State. Let me show you Ogun State. Right. So, here's Ogun State. Ogun State, limestone, phosphate, granite, grindstone, gypsum, bauxite, bitumen. Again, bitumen. Feldspar, clay, glass, sand, kaolin, quartz, sand, gemstones, crude oil. Now, let's go and look at the roads in Ogun State. Yeah? Bad roads in Ogun State. I put a picture up, literally, in Ogun State. Keep in mind, we have bitumen in Ogun State. Let's go and look at it. I just want you to be looking at things and, let's go here. Here we go. Pick. Right. Okay. View all. That is your roads in Ogun State. That is your road in Ogun State. Oh. That is Ogun State Road. Oh. But remember, we have bitumen. Let me highlight it. In Ogun State. Ogun State. You can see it. We have bitumen in Ogun State. We have bitumen in Ogun State, but the roads are bad. Why? Why? Simple. Simple answer. Exclusive list number 39 forbids any local government, any governor, any state from touching its own resources to help its own people. Can you see? We can't be in contraction Nigeria anymore. There's no need. There's no way. There is, when you watch this yourself, and this is why you need to share this. So I'm counting on you. You watching me. Let me, I'm counting on you. The information you've got here, share it with family and friends. Let them know. Yes, in Ogun State. In Ogun State, let me show you again. In Ogun State, limestone, phosphate. Phosphate is what they used for making fertilizers. Guess what? We also import fertilizers, but we have it by the pocket load. Somebody close told me they were doing a business of importing from Thailand, importing fertilizers from Thailand. I read this. I went and looked. I said, why? Why import fertilizer from Thailand or from Asian country? You have the phosphate is my people. We don't need prayers, though. We don't need prayers. Yes, I know. Yes, we have to end Nigeria. This is, I'm telling you, when I find it difficult to sleep because I am looking. We have resources that is coming out of. I'm telling you, we are literally billionaires. But others are coming in the midst of slave lives. We should be living, look, we should all be prince and princesses, kings and queens. Nobody ruled out. That's how much resource, that's how much value there are in our resources. We should all be kings and queens. We should even be importing people to come and say, come and work for us for a fee. We will pay you to work for us. Mind that, do that. Put key people in places so that we, that's how, look. Let me put another state. Let me put Kogi. I just want you, I will be doing this regularly. Minerals in Kogi. Let's put it down. Shock you again. Right. So, that's minerals in Kogi. Listen, look at this. Look at this. Minerals deposits of economic significance that occur in two geological segments of Kogi State include beryl, cassiterite, clay, coal, columbite, feldspar, fire, clay, granite, gold, granite, iron ore, kaolin, magnet, marble, mica, muscovite, silica, sand, quartz, talc, tantalite, tourmaline. In Kogi. You see? In Kogi. Now let's go and look at the roads in Kogi. Let's go and look at Kogi. I will check Ekiti. I'm going to check it. Oh, I'm coming to that. Don't worry. 2 million, I'm coming. I'm going to check that now. I'll check it. Let me just go and get roads in Kogi State. Bad roads in Kogi State. Let me just, to show you, going to church, going to mosque is a lie. It's a business to enslave your mind. Bad roads in Kogi. And I say it unequivocally. Anybody come with me to church, I'll just ask him the question. And if they tell you to come to church, tell them, what are the roads like in your area? What are the roads like in your state? Do you know the how is your church going to fix that for us? Is it prayer that will fix it, or do we have the resources to fix it? Now let's see. Pick. Let me go and do pictures. I'm just trying to connect how we have been enslaved in our land. There you go, your roads in Kogi State. That's your roads in Kogi. When this happens, you would think you don't have the resources. We have it. Hey, presto. The second largest bitumen deposit in the world is in Ondo State. So how far is Ondo State from Kogi State? Are you telling me we can't put that 2 and 2 together? But you know why. So that's the roads in Kogi State, eh? And that's where the resources are, in Ondo State, for bitumen. Let's even check if I don't think they have bitumen in Kogi State. But that doesn't matter. They don't. But where Kogi to Ondo State, it's easier to get that there than to go and import the bitumen from across the sea. I don't even want to think it. I don't even want to think it. It isn't. It isn't. But there are parts of it that are Yoruba, and they have the resources. Let's even go to Kwara State. Okay, so I'm just showing you what needs to be. And please, in all of this, I want you to keep in mind, in every single case, there is not one state in the southwest or southeast or even middle belt that hasn't got resources. But the people are not allowed access because of the mines and because of this fraudulent constitution. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. It's a fraud. It is a fraud. Let me show you Kwara State. Then I'm supposed to be asleep, but you guys are not helping me here. Minerals in Kwara State. Let's go and do that. Yeah. Let's go and do that. I'm supposed to be asleep, but you guys are not letting me sleep. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not supposed to be asleep. I can't anyway because of the, Here we go. In Kwara State, can you see? In Kwara State, petroleum, gold, limestone, marble, feldspar, clay, kaolin, quartz, and granite rocks. So there are at least 4 states in the southwest where there's gold. Oh. I'm bringing Ekiti as well. I'll bring Ekiti. Now let me just see bad roads in Kwara. Yeah. I'm just showing you bad roads in Kwara, a land where we have everything. The roads are there to make your life feel, they're designed, they want those to make you feel that nothing is working, you have nothing when you have everything. Bad roads in Kwara State. I'll then do Ekiti. Kwara State. I just want to here we go. So it's view all. That's your roads in Kwara State. Oh. Those are your roads in Kwara State. Keep in mind, in Ondo State, you have the mines, minerals. In Ondo State, the second largest bitumen in the entire world. They can fix that easily. But that's your roads in Kwara State. There's no way you can tell me when you watch this chat, you still want to believe in one Nigeria. There's no way. There is no way. With clear conscience that you will watch what I'm telling you, everything good thing you can check yourself. But I'm just showing you where to go. And you can tell. And the idea of me telling you this, I don't want you to just watch it and close it. Oh. You need to go and share it with people. You need to say, I want to open your brain. In fact, every Sunday, instead of going to church, sit your family down. Let them watch this video. Sit your friends down. Have a Watch Citizen AY night. Let's watch this video. 2 hours. Sit down before you have a meal. Watch this video. If it's your state, even well and good, I want you to share it. Watch the video. And you will see the mineral in Kwara State is, like I said, petroleum, gold, limestone, marble, feldspar, clay, kaolin, quartz, granite, and granite. Tell me, what is your reason for praying again? Is it not for you to get good, water, light, to have money? Is this not equivalent to money? Is this not what? Is this not what more than any money you can dream of? I'm just asking. I'm just asking you. This is what any money, what any paper money you care to bring. There is not enough paper in the world to quantify for the value of the resources you have beneath your feet. I said it. I said it. I said it. You guys don't know. Sorry. I said it and I back it up. Now somebody was asking for Ekiti. Let's go and look at Ekiti. So, minerals in Ekiti. Minerals in Ekiti. Yeah, let's go and do that. Okay. So, here we go. Hey, what do you know? That's, you see, by the way, Ekiti is in there. Ekiti land is naturally endowed with numerous mineral resources. The state is potentially rich in mineral deposits that include granite, kaolinite, columbite, chalcocite, iron ore, barite, aquamarine, gemstone, phosphate, limestone, tourmaline, gold, among others. But yes, we will come to Europe. I want to come and buy gold. I'm coming to buy. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to... It is there. But because you're praying, you won't see it. Yes, free Sunday Igboho. Yes, free Sunday Igboho. Free Nnamdi Kanu. We need, look, I'm just telling you, this is what I'm doing. I've been going just mostly Southwest alone. I've taught maybe one place in Plateau. Look at it. So let's go and look at the roads. With all of these resources, let's go and look at the roads in Ekiti. Let's go. Follow me. Please share this video with people and friends. Afterwards, I insist. That's the only way we will change this. We know that people will watch 2,000 videos a day, all these videos where people are fighting each other, and people are cursing. It's not going to change their life. This will. This video will. There's power in this video. There's power in this video. And it's free. There we go. Bad roads in Ekiti. Yeah? With all that wealth, too. Here we go. Hey, presto. Bad roads in Ekiti. Keep in mind, like I said, see? And that's the governor of Ekiti. You see? Fire me. Can you see that? That's the governor of Ekiti, right in the middle. Can you see? The roads are they make you think you have nothing. You see? Now, watch this now. So yeah, well, if they use him, then it's there's more shame him then, for him to allow himself to be used that way. Again, I'm just gonna go to one thing here. All of those gold and everything, because it goes to the center, the people will never see it because of the exclusive list. Can you see? Of the fraudulent 1999 Constitution. The exclusive list of the fraudulent, and I've told you it's a promulgation decree. It's a fraud. We need to speak truth to power. Look at it. Because all of the resources you have in that area, you should be rich beyond billionaires. Literally billionaires. You're walking around on gold, all told other resources. You're walking, you should be, but the people who, they don't even touch that. Look, don't take my word for it. Look, it says here, the domestic mining industry is underdeveloped, leading to Nigeria having to import minerals that it could produce domestically, such as salt, iron ore, even everything else. And you tell me we are one. These guys are oppressing us. We are slaves in our land. Can you not see? Can you not see? Can you not see? Please type 1 if everything you're seeing is opening your eyes. Is your eyes opening? I don't mean just your eyes here. I'm talking about in your mind. The eyes in your mind, is it opening? I'm not talking about, you can see me, I know that. But you need to see beyond that. Is your eyes in your mind, is it opening? Type 1 if it's opening and seeing what is being denied you. Type 1. Type 1. The eyes in your mind is what I'm after. I'm not, you can see me. You can be blind and still see. This is the seeing that nobody can hide the riches from you, even if you're blind. Because you will be asking questions about the soil, pinpointing areas. The blindness of the mind is what I'm after. Type 1, please. If you see what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, type 1. We have the resources, but we are importing them. This is a planned impoverishment of the people. Planned impoverishment of the people who are billionaires. Planned, deliberate impoverishment. I'm outraged. I'm sure you're probably outraged when you're hearing what I'm telling you. Do a watch party on this video. Yes. Do a watch party. A watch party. Because you have to wait. Those who are going to church, who are spending money that they don't have and praying that the money will drop from the sky when the wealth is in the soil, they need to wake up. I know Oluwa, thank you very much. Temi 1, yes. Yeah, thank you. So please, this is information that our people need to see. We are wasting away with this religion. I'm sorry. Those religions, they are there to, their job is to close your mind's eye so you don't see what you have. Look at all those churches every Sunday and look at the roads. 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 Can you see? Of course, they know about it. Look at the roads. I'm telling you, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. I'm tired, but I want to continue this because artificially generated poverty. And then somebody will tell you Africa is poor. Africa is impoverished. This is an artificial impoverishment. I hope you can see. No, of course. I hope I'm telling you, we have. Look, the beauty of what we have, the resources we need is right there. We don't have to travel anywhere. In Europe, they have to ship in what they need. Oil, gas. Now they're trying to pipe gas from underneath, from across the whole of Nigeria, right onto the Mediterranean, through the pipes to Europe. We don't need to do any of that. It's there. But we're busy praying. And we're saying we have nothing when we have everything. I'm sorry. That's how I see it. I'll call it like I see it. I'm speaking truth to power. The evidence I'm giving you. I'm not just talking. I'm giving you clear evidence. State by state. What they have and how they can get it. That constitution must come down. We must dismantle contract in Nigeria. It is the noose around our collective neck. Those of us in the South. It is the noose. Now let me go to, what states? Let me just look at states. Let me just quickly do something for a second. I'll find out one more thing. I want to just do something quickly. God. I'll probably get up again. I wasn't going to, but... Right, okay. So I'm trying to find... I'm trying to find something else. Okay. One second, please. I'm just trying to find something. I'm trying to find a state that I can... Kebbi, Kogi, no, Lagos. Oh yeah, in fact, I've forgotten that. Let's do Lagos. Let's do Lagos. Minerals in Lagos State. Okay. Let's do Lagos. Yeah. Okay. There you go again. Lagos. Bitumen. The first mineral source that is present in Lagos is bitumen. Clay, glass and sand, oil and gas. You see that? That's in Lagos. Oh. That's in Lagos. I'll let you see it for a few minutes. List of mineral resources found in Lagos State. That's in Lagos. Oh. You see that? Bitumen. Now let's go and look at the roads in Lagos. Remember, I keep telling you, the best thing you can have is when you have the resource you need is right underneath your feet. We have it in Lagos. We have bitumen. Now let's go and look at Lagos roads. Lagos roads, yeah? Bad roads in Lagos. Let's see what pictures we will see. And then they will tell you to come and church in the church and pray. Please give me, just don't even come there with me. And the roads kill. The roads kill. Trailers, look at that. Look at that. See the roads? That's bad roads in Lagos. But keep in mind, we got bitumen. We can fix our roads. See? Ikorodu. Okay, I see. Well, Ikorodu is in Jebu land. That's in Jebu area. That's in Ogun State. Ikorodu is Ogun State, which is what I just did. So you found that there. So Ogun State we did a moment ago, and you saw we had many things in there, and you could actually. I mean, how far is Ikorodu from Lagos? Not far. So bitumen can be transferred from Lagos, into Ikorodu, easy, So it says here, they got oil, they got gas. So there are bad roads now. Look at the roads. You can now see that this is engineered. Our resources, we have everything that we need. There is not one thing that we need in terms of resources. We even have human people capacity to do it. Badagry. Okay, let me see if I can do Badagry. Let's see. I think Badagry is part of Lagos State. They've done it state by state. So to do that, it's going to be a little bit. I'll try, but I don't know. Let me see. Let me try that. I'll try, and if it works, mineral. Do this video. Okay. Yeah, it's in Lagos State. So it is, like I said, Gbagi. Yeah, mineral resources. So it's economic planning, mineral resources, environment. It doesn't really, beach sand is more talking about, minerals and beach sand of Seme. Biodiversity, talking about water and fish and sand. So that's what they have there. It's just a little, but again, the waterways. Now you say that actually, it's very good you mentioned that point. The waterways. Now get this. It's on the exclusive item list. Let me just show you quickly. So when you said Badagry, minerals is heavy minerals in beach sand of Seme and Yovogan Badagry. So heavy minerals, biodiversity. So you see, they're talking about water and everything and that kind of thing. Now let me just show you something. I want to go into that area because that when you say water and waterways, let me show you the damage of again that 68 exclusive list. Let's go into here we go. Now I want to show you something. This is crazy. You guys will not let me. I mean, this is it impacts every single thing that we do in our lives. So here we go. Number 29. Fishing and fisheries, other than fishing and fisheries in fish lakes and waterways and ponds and other inland waterways within Nigeria, is on the exclusive list, which means that you as a local person, if there's any good fishing area or something, the government can take it over from you, the federal government that is, and they won't have to pay you a penny. Exactly, it's under Lagos, exactly. So, but it was like I said, but I thought but it also actually opened another avenue for us to look at. So fishing and fisheries. So even Lagos State will not have control over its own fishing waters. It doesn't, because of this fraudulent constitution. And like I told you before, this fraudulent constitution stems from this. It stems from the fraud. The fraud you call the constitution. It's a promulgation decree. And I will say it every opportunity. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. Remember that. So when you when you go in that place, know that it's a fraud. It's a lie. And this is why we must bring it down. We must bring it down. It has to be torn down. We must go for self-determination. This is an imposition. This is an imposition of a lie on all of us combined. You see? Yeah, so crazy. Praying and telling our enemy to die, die, die. Don't die, you. They are the government enjoying all our resources alone. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. They'll tell you to go and curse this one. It's this one's fault. It's that one's fault. The people denying you are these same people. And I'm showing you. See? Hope you can see it. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, promulgation decree number 24 of 1999. All the ones highlighted in big black number, big black bold. Sorry. You see that? Yes. Yes, so as you're tired, yeah, I understand. I know. But I'm just saying, look, I'm just telling you, prayer is not the answer for us. It's action we need. We need action. And this is the kind of things. You need to have, sit your family down. And especially those who are even rich. Those of you that you think you are rich, what this is going to do is that money will run out. They will make sure you run. That you only thing they'll have left is to sell what you have. Because that's what the system will do to you. You're not rich. It's an illusion. Your wealth is beneath your feet. Your wealth is beneath your feet. You're rich beyond compare. Beyond compare anywhere in the world. But we don't know it. We don't. And these are the kind of things, the mindset we have to change. If we can do a collective thing and make sure we fix our roads, fix our electricity, fix those things, begin to mine those things in a consistent and conservative way, we can mine our resources and benefit the environment, because there's less travel distance between the resource and where it's going to be doing the finished product. What is happening now? The resource is traveling thousands of miles. They're using oil. They're polluting the entire world. We have a role to play by doing this. We will actually save the planet by doing what I'm telling you now. We will actually. Look. We don't. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand how powerful we are. We've been made. We are angels, and we are walking on ground. Because we don't know we are angels. That's what's happening. I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to wake you up. Myself and others, not only me. Mayogun is doing his, we all have different things that we bring together. And they are all very important. The thing is to put it together. But we first understand it first. When you understand it, you can put it. If you can't put something together if you don't understand it. This is where we come in. Please, I urge you all. There's 83 of you watching this. Share this video. Tell your friends. Beg them. Give them examples. Point out their states. Tell them to find out about mineral resources in their state. Tell them that they need to they must know that Section 39 of this thing is a danger to the existence of the coming generation. Section 39 is a danger to the existence of the coming generation of Southerners. That's why we must exit from contract Nigeria. Let the Fulanis keep the name Nigeria in the north. We want no part of it. It is not even up to debate. There must be no elections in 2023. This is the kind of things that Oloye is fighting for. I'm hoping that you've learned something from this. We need to dismantle it. They are holding us. Every single state. I've put Ogun State. I've put Osun. I've put Oyo. I've put. All the states I put. There's no roads. There's no rail. There's nothing. I mean, look at the roads in Lagos State. But we're full of bitumen. Bitumen is part of our natural resources. Tell me why we have roads like this. Tell me why. The federal government, who's telling you that your enemy is the one doing you, is the federal government who is oppressing you. And the federal government is what? Fulani. That's why you cannot support one Nigeria. I will not. I hope, So, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to stop here. I'll just do one more thing. We believe firmly in Oloye. Oloye is Igboho. He's done nothing wrong, and he must be freed. And we stand with Oloye Igboho 1,000%. And nothing must happen to him, and we will watch. And we demand that Lady K and the others, we demand that they be freed. They must be freed unequivocally. And those men that they killed, they have to return their bodies to their family. The symbol of the oppression of Yoruba people, Biafrans and Middle Belt, is the continued holding of these bodies of the men that the federal government killed. That is the symbol of oppression. For as long as they keep these bodies and keep those people in jail, it's a sign that they know that they're oppressing us, and they're doing it with impunity. That's why we must break away from contract Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah. Adiju, enough of sleeping and no more sleeping anymore. I know. Temi. We will chat some more anyway, but I need to rest now. It's 8 minutes to 4 UK time. I hope you've learned something here. Those of you, watch this again. Get your children up. Get them to think. The Bible is a storybook designed to do exactly what it's doing to you. Take your mind away from your solution to your problems. Your solution is knowing you have the mineral resources and how to get those mineral resources and finish and be living a life that is beyond compare. Remember, we're not even using up to 0.3% we're not mining up to 3% of our resources. It's in black and white. May their souls rest in peace. And I'm going to let me try and get you that information again. Mining, 0.3% of its, mining materials account for 0.3% of the gross domestic product. Now look at the list of mineral resources I've listed in each state. Totally ignored. And your government says you're poor. Can you not see that it's a lie? It's an engineered poverty because they want that for themselves. And this is why we need to stand up. We must speak up. Each and every one of you watching this, I beg of you, don't leave this to yourself. Work tirelessly. This information, I can't do it alone. No. You need to play your part. If you just watch it and you close it and you go, oh yes, I'll talk about, I'm going to go and dance tomorrow, I'll be sad. Because it means that your role, you're not doing your bit. You can even do a show, talk about it, look, even wherever you go, think twice if you're going to go to church on Sunday. How is that going to fix your roads in your community? Think twice if you're going to the mosque on Friday. How is that helping? Those things, they've moved you away from the things you needed. We need to solve our problem now. It is obvious the mosque and the church is not the solution. Accessing those resources, moving whatever is in the way from us, using our resources to benefit our lives and the coming generation. That's our task. It is the task. We mustn't even sleep. I agree. We mustn't sleep. Yoruba Jima soon. Igbo, wake up, don't sleep. Middle Belt, wake up, don't sleep. Yes, that's what we must do. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the time has come. I need to really wrap up. It is late. I did say I wasn't planning to do this. I'm still not right physically, but I just can't. I'm not sleeping. Like many of us, we're not sleeping well because we're so concerned about what's going on back home. And people Sometimes some people don't understand how this concern impacts you mentally. This is a psychological damage that we've been going through for years. We've not been able to process it. We've not been able to understand why this has been happening. We've been looking for problem solutions, not fully understand that the things have been hidden from us. But we're pulling away the layers of lies. We're pulling it away, and we can see clearly. And we will get to the point later on when we will be able to sing, I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's a little, I do sing a little bit, but but I'm just saying our work is to, the sunshine day, we may not even see it. The coming generation, mark my words, they will see it and they will remember us. They will remember us. Yes. And that's our task. We must not walk away from this task. We support Nnamdi Kanu. We support Simon Ekpa. We support Oloye Sunday Igboho. We support everybody, myself. Let's support ourselves. We must, each and every one of us, we have to see each other as part of the struggle, standing up and working tirelessly. Tirelessly. I do sing. Ifadari, I do sing. Yes, I am. I do sing. But I've realized that there's a higher purpose in things. I still use a singing as well in between. So I'll just do a little thing for you. So, old pirates, yes, they rabbi, sold out to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hands was made strong by the hands of the Almighty, and we forward in this generation triumphantly. I want you help to sing. This song of freedom is all I ever hear. Oh yeah, redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of it can stop at the time. How long must they kill our prophets? Whilst we stand aside and look, whoa. Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. I want you help to sing. This song of freedom is all I ever hear. Oh yeah, redemption song. This song of freedom is all I ever hear. Oh yeah, yeah. Redemption song. I hope you like that. I do sing. But this struggle is something that is just deep inside. It's not, I can't explain it. It's something that I just have to do. And I would use the singing in between, but the message is truth, honesty, wakening the people, awakening. We need millions of us waking up now. We haven't got time. We really haven't got time. We need to wake up. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Ifadari. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you. So now, before I go, I did sing the song at the beginning. I'll see if I can. I'm tired now. Let's see if we can sing the national anthem before I go. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, 1 second. So I thank you all for watching. I'm really grateful for the time you spent on this journey with me. Let's wrap it up. Please don't forget, Very important. Share the message. You're watching. Make sure you share it. You now know your true worth. It's not. They can't pay you the value of what you're worth. No paper money, because you're born in that area. Now our task is to now let that beauty, that value, let it come out. Let the whole world see how great we can be when we fix our land. We can fix Yoruba land. We can fix Middle Belt. We can fix Biafra land. And we can do it. Nobody else will do it for us. Nobody, those who don't want to help us, they want us to not be able to see what we have. Once we see it, that's half the battle. That's why we need to see it. That's why we need to open our minds. We need to open it. The song says, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That's what we're trying to do here. Listen, I'll stop there. Thank you very much. Now, let's do this. Only Bile. If you know it, sing it. Iṣẹ́ wa fúnlẹ̀ wa, orílẹ̀-èdè wa, ká gbéga, ká gbéga, ká gbéga fáyé rí. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé láti bẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Thank you very much. I hope you had a meaningful, engaging time watching this show. Please, before you do go, whatever you can do to help Oduduwa TV Radio, please do. The account number is across the screen, scrolling across. Do whatever you can do to help us. Citizen AY Oduduwa TV Radio. What we do is to try and give you information. This does take time, effort, and money. In many ways. So if whatever you can, please. Yeah, okay, I know that. Yeah, we just carry on what we're doing. We're focusing on this goal. So please, whatever you can, assist us. Please also subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Your subscription would help us make things a little bit more easier. We need to, and also please, I urge your friends to go and actually watch Citizen AY on YouTube as well as the other platforms, Oduduwa TV Radio, Lady B, Lady Best Akede Yoruba, Amoba, Alano, and Mass Burial, many, a host of us. But like I said, you're watching this tune, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. And again, donations are welcome. We do appreciate you all. Thank you very much and have a pleasant weekend. Talk soon. I'll be back later on. We must not relent. We call for the immediate release of Oloye of Nnamdi Kanu and also the freeing of Oloye Igboho to go on and get amnesty away from that contraction called Nigeria. Nothing must happen to him. We also ask that those who've been illegally arrested, the 12, they must be released unconditionally. And we also, at the same time, we are calling for the release of the bodies of those two killed by the federal government. So thank you very much. Yes, I stand with Oloye Igboho 1,000%. Thank you all. Good night. Thank you, and good night. Odaro. So I'm going to end the broadcast now. Talk soon. Thank you for watching. Please do share. It's got really vital information. You know what we've spoken about now. We've spoken from the point of the resources to the fact that the Constitution is actually, the Constitution in 68 exclusive items is designed to prevent you from getting access to those resources to improve your lives. And the government is complaining to you and telling you you're not doing stuff, and they're telling you to pray. You don't need prayers. You need to take action to remove the fraud governance that's oppressing us collectively. We need to do that collectively together, particularly in the South. Middle Belt, Biafrans and Yorubas, it's time to unite. Sign the NINAS forms, please. Please sign the NINAS form. It's very, very important. Thank you and goodbye. Goodbye.